Alright, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Today we're back in Clip Studio here because we need to add additional parts, namely to the faces. I should have thought about this, namely because we are working with mouths primarily. Basically, if the mouth basically has a predetermined amounts that it needs to move, I should probably just make a whole set of them so that they have a single purpose and are not used beyond that, rather than trying to morph existing lines to fit their needs of certain bits. At least that was the initial plan. Because right now, the solution that we're currently working with is just to have a gigantic line act as the upper and lower lips. And then have the skin cover, hopefully cover everything around that. Evidently, it did get a little bit dodgy once it reached a point where we're pulling the lines inwards, which also pulls the cover inwards, and you still end up a little bit of mouth revealed underneath. And also some of the lines just look kind of weird. But for now, we're going to go over to here. Because there's not really a great way to deal with the mouth, per se, in this shape. Especially with the line. Also, the line's too thick. That needs to be changed. So instead, what we're going to do is we're actually going to take this guide. So this is the guide for this mouth shape. We're just going to use that as the mouth instead. What are we going to do here? And we're going to go ahead and attach a cover layer directly to this piece instead. So we're still going to use the same general concept of actually, do I need to for this if we effectively hide everything? Maybe not, actually. Because we'll have the inside of the mouth here. Basically, we're going to grab this color, create an inside for this shape. Actually, what's the best way to deal with this? If tongue is not directly connected, then because it will still draw even if I mean I could just make a duplicate of this. I guess it's not that big of a deal. I'm basically gonna say within here. So basically what we have now is something like this. And when this is active, then this is all we'll see instead. This technically should mean that we don't actually require the cover because we'll just be enlarging and shrinking these two pieces, the line and the color behind it. Thin that line a bit. So the question now is, do we apply that to the others as well, where we just have a more custom solution to the whole thing. Paying for like a basic shape is actually fine. I mean, this is really the big problem, right? With the trying to do a very wide opening to the mouth. Okay, so let us just bring that over. Oh, this might take a while to save. Let's bring that over to the PSD. Wait for that to open. So now we technically don't need the guide anymore, but we'll have this as well in there behind all the stuff. Because if we're just doing the mouth as a basic curve, then technically the much wider line is actually just fine. Then the question was, do we want a separate hand here? That'll color all the way in. Hold on. Where's this? You. Let's just hope that correctly covers. Because that's the giant question where it's actually going to. Okay, is there actually a better solution to super long line? The super long line is always like a general problem when bending a certain points. We'll just try and run with that for now, and then come back to this again. Up, 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 bum, up, up, bum. Up, 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 bum, up, up, bum, up, bum. Actually, for this one, we specifically need to go. Actually, it's probably quicker if I just go. What do we want to do? Hum, hum, hum. Hum, hum, hum. Up, 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 bum, up, bum. Alright, let's create a couple of parameters here to do opacity pieces. We'll just do the usual on-off switch. What do we want to do? Do we want to go off at 0? Bum. And we'll go here, we'll go... Bum. Alright, now we can do something with this mouth that doesn't involve trying to curl it like crazy. Is this not all inside here? Oh, it's not all inside here. Oh, that's annoying. I mean, this doesn't really matter as we're not going to be able to see the change. Line's like way too thick. It's probably let's go up to the brow here. Bup, 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 bum. Bup, 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 bum, bup, bum. Bup, 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 bum, bup, bum. Bup, 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 bum, bup, bup, bum. Bup, 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 bum. Bup, 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 bum. Alright, let us just increase the divisions on these a bit. Bum, ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, ba, bum. Ba, ba, bum. Ba, 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 bum, ba, bum. Ba, 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 bum, ba, ba, bum. Ba, 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 bum, ba, ba, bum. Ba, 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 bum, ba, ba, bum. Ba, ba, bum, ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum, ba, bum. Ba, ba, bum. Ba, 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 bum. Let's go there and then ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum, ba, ba, bum. Hum, hum, hum. Up, 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 bum. Bup, 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 bum, bup, bum. Bup, bum, bup, bup, bum, bup, bum. Bup, bum, bup, bup, bum. Alright, let's mess around with this again. Alright, I need to fix this one up again, so... how do we deal with that? Do I have a original of this somewhere? I don't have an original of this. Well, that's a mistake. I can change these back to their original shape, can't I? Bum. Alright, let's grab this new one. Alright, let's make a copy of that. Please. Is it making a copy? I can't help but make it. It's doing something. Oh boy, it is currently trying to do something. Oh, there we go. Okay, so, we're going to need to deal with this again. Okay, so the problem with the thing is that the dome doesn't actually have a circular shape, so we're just going to go ahead and create a second round of things here. Okay, we do need a much tighter mesh here to create the necessary triangles. Might actually be better to not have the outer layer either. Actually, how about we go like this and go? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Alright, let us do a turn. The former job is to just flip this down. Then we go rotation. This is the spin, which is put down here. Actually, let's grab this and just shift this over here. We just want this to be over here. We can turn, which one do you get this? Okay, we're gonna just get rid of this completely at this point. Bum, 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 bum. What do we want to do here? We want to go. Alright, we want to go. Actually, wait, no, I haven't domed this yet. How do I do this? No, I need to dome this in here, right? Why let me... What? No, select this, and then... Alright, let's... Whoop, don't do that. What do we need to do with this? It's still like a straight line, even though I've created a dome here, which is really unfortunate. Or do we go like this? Hmm. Hmm. How to deal with this? Up, well, that's a bit closer. Okay. Hello there, how you doing? How effective is this going to be? Let us go there. Anyways, welcome to stream. Currently messing around with some parts here. We'll just make a positioning deformer here just so that I can grab this and just go like that. Alright, so this can spin now. We can use that like top of the water here. We'll take a copy of this. Eventually. Okay. Then we want to grab this, chuck this over here, flip this over, and then go like this. And then go like this. And why is that right exactly where I need to click? That's annoying. What? Why? Do those icons rotate with this? Why does it rotate with this? Oh, there we go. Okay, this goes here. Then we need to grab a gun, lower arm. Should not use this. Go into here. We're just going to go into here, into here. You go into here. Put this underneath. Okay. Alright, then, how do we deal with this? Wait, what? Hmm. Do I need all of this to move with the arm? Alright, if this is attached to the lower arm, we could swing it around with the arm, but this spray shouldn't happen unless we're literally pointing the gun straight up, right? Bup, 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 bum. So let's like put this like right here, and then we're going to also position you so that you're like right on the tip here. So when this strings, it should pull to it. It pulls towards that. Okay. How do we deal with this then? So do we use a separate rotation deformer here? Bup, 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 bum, bup, bup, bum. Could just do the opacity and the sides together here, right? Bup, bup, bum, bup, bum. So basically at here we want to go like this and then like this. So basically it'll like form and it'll also grow bigger. And then we can also play this and just start spinning it. Ba, 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 bum, ba, bum. Ba, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Alright, do we put this in with the arm? Or do we not want to put it in with the arm? Let's just put this into a different rotational former here. Ba, 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 bum. Alright, we'll go. Ba, 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 bum, ba, bum. Also here, we'll turn down the opacity, I think. Oh, wait. Ba, 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 bum, ba, bum. Ba, 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 bum, ba, bum. Ba, 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 bum, ba, bum. Just need to like start doing the animation part. Probably do, right? Alright, let's just do that. It just has to do this, doesn't it? How big was this file? It was like double. Was it double this? Why does it not center itself? No, we want to keep it small because we want to zoom in. Right. We want to go 1920 by 1080. Then we want to go half that, right? So 540 by what's 96. 960? That's about right. Then we want to scale this down. It'll be about 50, right? Yeah, 50%. Okay, that's a default. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Duplicate. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Just need to do each part individually, right? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Hmm. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Where is the opacity for this? The splash needs a opacity deformer. That's insert face, right? This watergun stream, the splash on Kisaki. Alright, this is the default, and we're just gonna go like this. Just like wiggle between here. We've got the stream of water going like that. So we need to do the same thing here with a rotation deformer. Yep. Splash. Sure, wait, no. Just go with the same size thing here, right? We just put those into the former here to hold it. Default. Gonna keep reusing these parts. I'm gonna sit down, give me a moment. Whoa. Okay. He's just not here. Didn't it say that sprays most of the way towards her? Actually, no, this is like already most of the way in. So like, as it's spraying and it'll like hold here. So that's like the full thing, and there we go. And then this has to start from here, right? Bup, 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 Probably like zoom out and then zoom back in. I can change the anchor. And the anchor point can change. So like I can literally just grab this and move it, right? Oh. Yeah, so I can actually just shift the anchor point around. That's probably more... Probably make use of that when moving this around, shouldn't I? Bup, 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 Is it better if I don't start with the position where it is? Would I just need to shift the anchor point? Bup, 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 So if I just shift the anchor point literally onto her face. Is there like a nicer way to do this? Bum, 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 bum. Why is that anchor point like slightly up? Why is it so far up? Why is that so far up? But was the anchor point on the center to begin with? It was, wasn't it? Why is it offset from the canvas? If I wait, so what happens if I take this off? Wait, it's not. Well, never in the center to begin with. Why was it never in the center? Oh no, it's because my position's wrong, isn't it? Oh, it's because my position isn't set to thing. So I need to go, what, 10... Okay, that puts it into the center. Then I want the anchor point not that far across. The anchor point like close to like here. And this is where having the overflow actually helps. I don't actually need my anchor point to be on, like clean on, right? Because I had to zoom it in, doesn't really work. How does this work? The anchor is always right in the middle. If I do it like this. Or puts it in the middle. No, I want to put the anchor on her face. How do I put... I need to put the anchor on her face. And then I need to... Okay, I need to go like this. No. Then need to zoom in from there. I need a different eye here. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, let's go like that. Let me just... Bum, 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 bum. Let's take the lash color straight from here. Those... Oh! What did I just do? Bum, 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 bum. Ba, ba, bum, ba, bum. Ba, 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 bum, ba, bum. Bum, ba, ba, bum. Ba, 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 bum, ba, la, ba, bum. Alright, save that. I'll just bring that in for now. Ba, 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 bum, ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum. Alright, let's mess with this. Ba, ba, bum, ba, bum. Ba, bum, ba, 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 bum. Should I put the whole photo down with this? Probably should have. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum, ba, bum. Ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum. Ba, 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 bum. Want this to be like the default here. How effectively can I turn over everything in one move? Alright, then the rest of this basically needs to go into a separate. Do I need to? I should just pull the top into the bottom, can't I? Could you just like stop from somewhere like here to here? Hmm. Um. Bum, 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 bum. Up, 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 bum. Up, up, up. Whoa. Whoop, don't do that. Up, 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 bum, up, up, bum, up, bum. Bum, up, 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 bum, up, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Try this one now. Up, 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 bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Well, that's way too fast to begin with, but I just water spray has to be longer here. Or because I didn't extend the water. What am I doing with the spot? Oh jeez. Oh, what are we doing with this? I think like around here I just need to do a bunch of camera work, isn't it? Hmm. Kind of just use the breathing to like kind of lift her body, isn't it? Could we go from like here, like? Ba 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 bum ba ba bum ba ba bum. Hmm. Ba 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 bum ba bum. What do we want to do with this? I don't know how you know. Currently playing around with the animation parts, but probably actually just looking at it like this. We don't do with the hair here. Going from here to here, we'll go. Close that, close that, close that. Just gonna move this around a whole bunch just to see if that helps it. Then we'll just offset it. Not really looking at what I'm doing too closely right now. I'm just going to make all the parameters and then worry about what they look like. Well, that looks a little weird. Bum, 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 bum. Some bits of that needs probably to be slowed down. That's like the base of it. How do we deal with this? So during here to here, we want to be what? Zooming in like slightly. Let's go to like 110. Then when the stream hits, kind of want to zoom out really quickly. The hit has to happen faster here, doesn't it? Oh no, this has to happen later. Then up to here, I'll zoom out like just a tiny bit more. Then after this, we actually want to swing it across to the others. How do we do that? Say it uses maybe about this much time to move to. So we want to move the anchor to focus on Shun instead. We actually want to like swing this back into position. And we want to like slowly move this across for like a couple of seconds. Where we want to go, what, like a little bit. Should like here probably want to be like a little bit more on this side. Huh? Why is there a curve? Why? There doesn't need to be a curve here, does it? Hello indeed. Playing around with it, trying to do camera work in Live2D because I don't have After Effects. Ideally I'd like this to not do that. How do I make this into a straight line? Can I grab this and move it somehow? Yeah, I can. Can we just like straighten this out so that it's just a linear? Can this not be linear? Does it have to like curve around like this? Well, do I have to add in keyframes until it's straight? But that's ridiculous. I think I had this problem the last time I did this too, but I just want to swing this across like this. Why is it curved? It doesn't... I really don't feel like I need... Because I can't look at this in the graph, right? I can't mess with this in the graph. Is it this? Track trajectory. No, not you. What's this? I really don't want to have to set this in literally every frame, because that's just stupid. Why don't I just do it halfway? If I say about halfway, I just set the thing. Is it really gonna make me do this all the way through here? Because that's just stupid. Yeah, just do a angled turn and just move across in a straight line. I don't know why I need an internet to make it do that. Okay, probably want to add like a little bit of eyeball motion to Shun here. We're okay. Well, got the iris in one layer, but it really shouldn't matter. So let's go. Do we want to do the right and left eye separately? No, these should do one job, so not really. So basically we just need to go from point A to point B, so just gonna do that. We'll go first move. Just make a thing for the highlights as well, but about you. Don't think this has to move much, but we'll just add one here. Basically, we just need to say that from that she kind of like looks across towards Kisaki here. Let me just. At what point does the eye kind of look like she's looking across? Bum, 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 bum. Just bring the eyeball like this. And we'll go you. We'll just kind of forcefully shift this around to kind of match the eye a little bit better, but something closer to this. And something a little bit like this. I didn't say the parameters, great. Back up. Alright, that was lock the defaults. Because I definitely haven't done that today. Alright, let's do that again. Is this... This is merged down, okay. Not merged down, it's clipped down. I think we're gonna make the eye motion look a little bit less awkward just with the good old close the eye before moving the iris. Do I need to be able to do a different mouth shape on her? And do I need to just use a different line for it? Ba, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum. Ba, 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 bum, ba, bum. These aren't really made in a way where I can edit them easily after the first changes in it. Hmm. It's not that far. Well, it's a little bit far off the guide now, but I think I just need a separate set of lines for this. What's the best idea of this? What is the best way to deal with this? Go and just create a separate mouth here. Alright, we'll go mouth more. Do I need this to be a set shape, or do I need to be able to open and close fully? Can I hide a morph between one piece going to the other? What do I want to do here? I want one mouth that goes kind of more like why does oh, that's the wrong pin. Okay, I just want like a mouth that's like smaller, right? I want to go all the way around? Or do I want to just keep it like that? And then just go... Go like this. Then we just need to layer it so that it sits below, and then the tongue can show... Actually, let me just grab the tongue here so I can see what's happening. Basically just the whole thing, isn't it? Can I collapse that? How feasible is it to collapse that? The mouth itself should move down a bit. If I go with this, then I want to. Yeah, I feel like this in general should just be lowered down. Hmm. Bu- 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 bum. Can I change? The base of this is too long if I want to change from that to this using a cover-based mouth rod in a... Should the bottom lip be the top cover instead of the upper lip? Cause that, what does that do if I do it like that? Kiss me. That doesn't look particularly nice though, does it? When it comes to one cover covering the other lip. What's the best idea with this? Regardless, so let us move this over. Oh jeez. Okay, then we need to move this. Well, that's not gonna actually work. It's probably better if I just make this the color of the tongue. We're gonna do it like this. And then just move this up. Ba 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 bum ba bum. Alright, let's see. What? That's still highly questionable. Such too far across. Alright, then we need to do the whole thing here with the mouth. Basically from like here you need to be considering a motion, right? Before the thing starts moving. Ba bum ba ba bum ba bum. I think like from here, where do you want to go with? Where's the mouth? We're probably gonna go with this instead. How do I feel about that? um. Also I need to. Ba 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 bum ba ba bum. Can I just use the same parameter? We're never gonna see these at the same time, so do I want to close this or want to open this? I want to close it, right? Just want to do something with this. Something like very simple like this. Don't want to close it fully because we can't actually close this mouth if it's shaped like this. So I just want to go like, yeah, just like kind of wobble the parameter around here. Bum ba ba bum ba bum ba ba bum. Ba 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 bum ba ba bum. Ba 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 bum ba ba bum. Hello, how you doing? Let's go here. Close. Up to here. I move back and then open. And then we basically want to swing this over to focus on Kokona instead, right? Playing with the animation parts right now, just like adding parts on both the art and the modeling process as we go through this. Right now, just working on the entry point animation. Let's go down and then let's go up here. What's this look like right now? Just oh, that's a fast swing. Okay, that needs to be changed. Is that too fast? That definitely feels too fast. That's a fast ass swing. Go from like here to here. Is it this point? It's what, 1 second long? How long should this part be? Apparently it's... What am I looking at? This is a... Oof. Let me just change this like 10 seconds or something. Just so more workspace. Alright, how do I stretch this out? Because I can't use the graph to stretch this part out. Oh, I can't. Can I? Oh, I cancel everything up here. I think that's a bit better. Then we need to stretch this out, right? Well, these are all just like the... Does that keep the line straight? Why is the line straight now? Can I remove these and not the line be straight? Really? Why does it do that? Just so that this can go across. Well, these aren't positioned correctly anymore, so... we're just gonna go back through here and, give me this again. And then we need to move everything up here across. Can I grab a little bit about grabbing this stuff? That'd be really helpful. Actually, wait, no. Shouldn't grabbing this let me... Basically want to like stretch it out so that it ends about here, right? So... Okay, that's already off. The timing's like completely off at this point, but it's a bit slower. Okay, that's not happening early enough. Let's just pull this back a bit. I had to re-time all of this anyway, but... ba, 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 bum. Well, this needs to be timed with the water hitting her face. Okay, I think like I fixed this spot, but now this spot just looks ridiculous. Alright, what are we gonna do here? Probably should have put the water bits that relate to each of them inside their own sections instead of separating it this much, because this is just annoying scrolling back up and down. You know what, let's actually do that. Come on, up we go. Actually, shall we? Actually, let's use this as a divider. Let's get it up. Can I not reach that? That'd be nice if I could use that color. Hold on. Let me just do. Really? It's not. Oh, no, we can do this. Okay. We'll just do this. So that's this color. Just use it like a divider. Okay, so that makes it easier for me to look at the very least. The last bit of water is for Kokona, so it doesn't really matter quite as much. It's already at the bottom there. Did it move up? Okay, it moved up. Alright. Right here should really be like hitting her in the face, right? Well, doesn't it actually be hitting her in the face later? Like about here? Okay, then I will do like that. The new separate. When this. Do I actually start moving this at this point? Okay, so then the this needs to happen later, right? The actual zoom in. So this goes up to like here now. So we'll go like here. You can zoom back in about here. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I named this incorrectly. This was Kisaki. Bum, 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 bum. All free indeed. Hell, by the way. If we go like about there, then I should try and just collapse the mouth enough to turn that into a smile, shouldn't I? Did I change it? Where was this? Why did I incur? Actually, wait, no. Let me go. You select. You reflect. So we just want to put the camera over here for just a little bit, and then we want to, from here, probably shift this over to focus on Kokona, which we're looking more at, well, probably a second and a bit more, probably about here. We want to swing the focus onto Kokona. We can zoom in on her a bit more as well. So we'll go zoom. I'll just zoom in on her a little bit. Where the hell's the anchor right now? What's the anchor down there? Actually, don't zoom in this much. Zoom in a bit less. Zoom in a bit less. Oh, here. And then we can go from about like, yeah, then we'll just like, for the remainder of the time, just like slowly raise up a little bit here. This actually needs to curve in a bit nicer now. Can I make this curve? Oh, curve it a little bit nicer. It would be nice if it curves a little bit nicer. Is there another point? Oh, you're right. Alright, well, either way, that's about the time I have for the day, so I need to shop and leave people sleep. So I'll keep messing with this, keep adding to it, in all likelihood. That is in the art process here, and also in the modeling process back in the model file as well, while I keep messing with the animation. I'm actually deciding how to transition from scene A into scene B right now as well. Fade in, fade out. Fade in, fade out. Yeah, that'll do. But I'll keep using the whole camera motion to switch the pieces, because basically we need to switch like Kisaki's eyes back out here, so like we've got normal eyes back here as well. Just turn this off, turn this on. But the best way to hide it right now is just to swing the camera around, because this is basically all we're actually seeing. That we actually look at this as a whole here. Whoop. Okay, that bit's swinging around too fast. Okay, we need to fix that bit. This bit is just swinging too fast over Shun's face. Even though we could actually swing it back to her as well, that's also an option. Like swing the camera through here, the surprised look, and then to the person with the that caused the spray that occurs here that you can't really see because I made it pretty faint. But the spray of water there, like there, and then swing it back over the Shun, and then like from there, maybe put in the fade and fade out as we zoom out, and we'll just have to add a bunch of motions in, because we also want to switch out the arm here for the arm here as well, where her arm's down. Whoop, whoop. How did I do that? What did I do to do that? I'm just trying to save. Okay, that was weird. Alright, so anyways, thank you very much for watching today's session of a little bit of art, a little bit of modeling, and a little bit of animation. You want to see more of this as we continue battling, namely this line. Because holy shit, that I still don't understand why there's a curve here if only one value changes in the position. But sit back and enjoy more of me battling that line as well, because I'm gonna have to straighten all those curves down, and then I'll go from this part of the animation to the looping animation, which should be somewhat close to, if anyone is using them, animated wallpapers. That is the final goal for the looping section. But either way, if you want to see more of this, remember to be subscribed or following, depending on where you're watching from. Leave a like, because that helps me out, and see you again next time.